Hi everyone. As you may know, there have been several discussions about some of the Orbiter V2 samples which has the filament path misaligned. Basically it's not a design issue, it's just an assembly issue that the operator adjusted the main drive gear to the maximum right position and did not double check after the assembly if the filament path is right. Not all the samples are affected, as I discussed with one of my friends of reseller. He had about 8 pieces out of 24 with this issue. Anyway, now I would like to show you how you should adjust. The main difficulty is the fact that that small screw, it's attached with something like this, thread lock solution. I advise this to be done it in this way because we saw during tests that over time this small screw gets loose and then provoking a lot of extrusion issues. Great. Now, first thing you have to do, take out this screw, and then use a flathead drive screw to get the filament path a bit out. This is a very crucial step because otherwise when you take out the main shaft, the gear can collide with this stainless steel exit shaft and can damage the gear. That's not a good idea. So, easiest is to take it all apart. It's very simple. Get out these 2 screws. And then take off the motor. You may take out those more gears just to... Now you can push it out from this side, see? And then it's out. This is the small screw we are discussing about, and for that you need a pretty good quality hex driver or something like this, Torx driver. And what you could do is to insert the driver in and then gently unscrew it. Don't try to force it too much because of the thread locker. If you feel that it doesn't come out, what you can do is using a soldering iron, place it in the hole and heat it up. It should be pretty warm, but still you should be able to keep the aluminium shaft in your hand, and then try again. Eventually it should come loose. In my case, all the samples I received, I was able to loosen this screw without any heat. I just used this driver. The driver should be very good and should go inside the screw pretty deep, and then it's fine. So again, loosen the screw. Now it's you see it's loose, it's moving. Now put it back. You should align it, and then try to tighten it back the filament but aligned. Yeah, that's just great. Oops. If it comes loose, you need to use a bit of thread locker or lock bond. This is the one I used, yeah? And place just a drop of it on the screw. Not inside the hole, on the screw. And after you place a bit of thread locker, you can put it back. Let's see if it's still aligned. Yeah, it seems so. A bit more to the left. Loosen the screw, push it to the left, and tighten it. And when you do this adjustment, it's very important that this aluminum shaft, you press it firmly inside the extruder. And now it's aligned. Great. What's left to be done is to assemble it back. I'll put a small gears over the aluminum shaft. Set the cover, should turn easily. Perfect. Then add the motor. Insert the two holding screws. Tighten them, not so much, but remember this housing is aluminium, yeah, so don't over tighten it. Now the last thing you have to do is to align back this exit guide again. The idea is, if you print flexible filaments, this has to be very, very close. Ideally 0.1 millimeter, 0.2, just enough that it still turns easily. You can check this via screwdriver. See, it still turns easily, but don't touch the gear. If everything it's fine, this should be a bit inside, you see? It's about 0.5 millimeter inside the housing. If you don't print flexibles at all, you can leave it aligned with the bottom, and that's a safe distance, and then the print quality is not affected. No. And well, that's it. Thanks for watching and happy printing.